Hello everybody, my name is Xuul and welcome to a kind of a different episode of the Xuul Report. Today we're not going to be covering a bunch of wide variety of topics, we're just going to be talking about the Xuul 2014 feedback survey. I'm basically just going to go look at the responses and talk about them with you for around 8 minutes, probably 7 or 8 minutes. So let's just go and do that now. Alright, so let's take a really nice deep look at the responses to the Xuul feedback survey for 2014. Again, this is a survey I put out just to kind of see how people were feeling about my channel, the things I did in 2014, and it's going to kind of direct my new content. I sort of promoted it just a little bit right at the end of December. I didn't mention it anymore after that, so that was really when I got the 85 responses or whatever. So those are the people I'm going to be focusing on, taking the main feedback on. It's about 5% of my audience, maybe a little less, but I think that's a pretty good amount. So as we can see here, modding tutorials and then Let's Plays are definitely the two things that I need to focus on in specific. There was some really good responses down here in the comments. A lot of people like in all three. Nobody just for the tech videos. A lot of people for the modding tutorials and the Let's Plays together, as you can see here. And specific the KOTOR stuff. A lot of people are really liking that, so that's kind of why I've been putting a lot more into that, even though my Skyrim and Oblivion videos tend to get more views. If we take a look over here, most people follow me on YouTube here. Pretty much everybody does except for one person who took this survey. A couple of people actively follow my posts over on deadlystream.com. Got a couple of Twitter followers. I don't usually tweet that much. I've been trying to work on it a little bit more in the new year though. And 3 people follow me on Google+, surprisingly. No real responses. We have to go over here. So the third question is what most people want to see more showcases of, and 50% of my audience wanted to see KOTOR showcases. Then we have Skyrim and Fallout, which are pretty much tied, I believe, and then Dragon Age and Oblivion. So the reason I haven't been really covering these games is because I haven't been playing them, but I'm hoping to get back into my Fallout videos. They don't seem to get a lot of views. Maybe if I go over and start doing some more New Vegas stuff, that might help, but the Fallout videos seem to have the least views out of anything I do. The Skyrim videos tend to have the most, but I'm just not that inspired. It's a really saturated market, that kind of thing. And if we take a look down here, there's a couple of people who are asking me to do a bunch of stuff, like the FOCOM convergence mod, which I am planning on working on. I tried to do a video on that once, and it didn't work out too well. And then a couple of people like Crusader Kings 2, some stuff like that, which I have done in the past, so I might take a look into. As far as my Let's Plays, a lot of people watch them. As you can see, more people watch them than don't. But usually it's only occasionally, and a lot of people only focuses on my really edited, heavy kind of things like that, which I've been focusing on a lot more. What people would like to see more of, most people would want to see more Jackstar, and then Discern, which is weird because Discern wasn't even released when I put out this survey. None of the videos were available, but a lot of people did want to see that. A lot of people liked Area 51 as well, which I have to finish and release the end half of the video because I played 2/3 of the game a very long time ago, and I just haven't finished the game for whatever reason. I have like a third of it left, not even, just the last couple of levels or whatever that I have to play now and release to get that done. And then I'm gonna play another survival horror game. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play Metro, the Metro series. I think I'm gonna go do a whole Let's Play of that as well. And a lot of people are liking the old the shorter ones, kind of things like that, so I have been trying to get those out. Grimrock, not that popular. There's a reason it's sort of petered off and stopped randomly. It's a bit of a long series. Some people, wanting me to play Dragon Age Inquisition, but that's probably going to happen after I play through all the Dragon Age games, or at least until I finish the chapter. Now, game reviews. Yeah, a lot of people wanted to see those. I released one. It didn't really go over well, so I'm not really sure what to do at this point. I might go back and revisit this. I released a Talos Principle review. It didn't go over that well. I might remember to put a link in the description. But most people, even though most of the core audience here said they would like it, I guess that doesn't translate out to the rest of the people. Maybe the sample size is too small. Maybe the data is just not correct. Anything else? Tech content. lots of people wanted to see that, so I have been releasing a good amount of tech content. That is always fun for me. At some point, I'll get a rig video together. I promised this a ridiculously long time ago to show off my computer, all that kind of stuff. I just don't know a good format to do it. That's honestly the problem. If you have any ideas, leave a comment. I just don't know how to do it. Like, do I just film my computer and talk about it? Do I list off the parts and talk about why I have them? Like, the video will only be like 60 seconds if I just show people what my computer looks like, but I might do it. I might put it into something else. Sponsored content. Honestly, a lot of people were okay with this, which I'm glad with. I'm not going to be, going straight into the sponsorship thing. That's not really what I'm about, but I just kind of wanted to get an idea of what people thought about this very far in advance. So if I ever did get offered I have actually been offered a sponsorship deal and I turned it down already, but if people, if I do want to accept one at some point, I wanted to know how my audience felt. And then there's different types of sponsorships, obviously. Somebody offered me, they wanted me to sponsor, I'm not going to go into it because I didn't accept it, but it was a sponsored video, which doesn't really seem to be the most popular one. But a lot of people seem to be okay with the kind of 1 to 15 second video ads. So it'll be sort of, this video is brought to you by knives or something like that. Obviously, I tried to look for something that's not a real product, but this video is brought to you by knives. Knives, they cut stuff good, or something like that. So that might be something you see in the future in some of my videos, just to help me monetize things a little bit better, recuperate some of the costs. It is I do put a lot of money into this channel. I have put well over well over $500 into this channel at the very least, and it's obviously not had that many returns, but it is my hobby. It is what I focus on, and if I can do sponsorships, I can go ahead and maybe upgrade my equipment, get some better games, give back to some people, do some game giveaways, that kind of thing, which I haven't been able to do yet, but I think that would allow me to just have a little bit of extra cash to be able to do some more cool stuff. And then that's really it. A lot of people telling me they want me to keep going. They like how I cover Oblivion. One guy told me not to use that X thing so much, that's my logo. Like, why would I? That's branding. I need to be like, me and the X are the same thing. That is my branding, so that is staying. You are wrong, strange person. And a lot of people want more modding videos. They like it when I go into depth, which is kind of cool. And then a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not really sure about sponsorships, whatever. And this guy doesn't like the hello. I don't know. Why don't you like the hello? I've always done the hello. Hello, everybody. That's my intro. Man, that's not nice. But yeah, that was the survey. So let's... yeah, this is basically what the survey was. I just wanted to share the results with you guys, just in case you were interested. It's not really a full Xuul report. This is just sort of a basic kind of update video. I might throw out a couple more of these surveys later on, maybe in the summer or something. It just helps me kind of steer the content with what people like to see. As always, please leave comments down below with mods that you'd like me to cover. I do need some ideas, obviously. And yeah, thanks for watching. I've been Xuul. Have an excellent day.